Hello everybody, and welcome to the second ever special event in the IOMA history and along with the channel. Today we're here for the Thanksgiving Turkey Trot Challenge here at Talladega Super Speedway. But before we get going, we'll quickly go over the starting lineup here. So, on the pole is Mark Silas, and he'll be starting next to Josh Moore. Then we have Roger James and Trey Smith, Andrew Williams and Ethan Mingelelli, Justin Newman and Christian Holder, Logan Williams and Stephen Colon, Derek Hamill, Nelson Reeves, Anthony Elliott, Caleb Rose, Zach Winkle, Pablo Carino Busta, Jaden Farner, Nathan Smith, Owen Miles, Bailey Pendergast, Ziggy Rhodes, Devin Fair, Leland Fife, Jackson Dalton, Daisy Johnson, Ryan Benjamin, Diego Vasquez, Jameson Moore, Arthur Xavier, Wyatt Floor, Michael Pollitt, Noah Kim, and Chase George rounding out this field of, I believe it's supposed to be 30 degrees. Yeah, we should get the command shortly to go racing here, and we'll kick this thing off.
Drivers, start your engines!
I was going to say I thought we had a car missing, but we actually don't. Just my math is off by a little bit. Let's hope everyone can actually fire off. It looks like all 33 of these guys are going to be able to start this event, which is a good thing. Well, 33 cars. Actually, someone was very slow. Did someone not go? No, it looks like everyone's here. Yeah, huh. Someone might have not gone. Either way, we'll find that out later. Someone did not go, I don't think, because we have an even amount of cars, I think, on the grid. So someone might have not gone, but either way, we're going to go green flag racing here in Talladega. Silas Moore are going to lead us to the green flag, and we're racing in Talladega. Pretty fair start by all 30 something of these guys. I don't want to assume. 4 wide already on the way to the top for the 4. We're already getting some intense battling going on here. Silas under attack now from the 41 and the 28 cars. 3 wide move. That's the 21 Roger James all the way down to the bottom. Still holding the bottom line, being right behind the 27 of Mark Silas. Looks like some aggressive moves. The 21 ducking to the bottom lane. He's going to get underneath the 27. Now James underneath Silas. He's going to challenge for the lead as we come back to the stripe. At the line, Silas' opening lap of the Thanksgiving event. Looks like everyone did actually start the race, so we are good. Oh man, automatically 4 wide off the go. Gosh, that's a 20, or is that the 10? I think that's a 10 all the way up there. Both black cars, but that's a 10 all the way up there of Justin Newman, I believe. It's almost in the wall. Side by side, the 21 out in front now, Roger James. And that 21 machine, he's taking the lead. He's got help from Caleb Rose. A lot of tight racing. If someone makes one small mistake, it could be a giant wreck. There goes the 18 of Carino Busta underneath him, and now 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead at Talladega on lap 3 back to the stripe. The 18 with a move. Here comes the 22. He's trying to peek his nose under there. Now he's going to maybe make a move to 21 all the way to the top of the track. He's going to fall back a couple rows deep. Oh, and he gets turned. Oh, what a save by Roger James. Saw him at the top of the screen, getting very loose. An amazing save by that 21. Lucky that we didn't have a wreck there. Going back up to the front, though. 60 almost in the wall. That's Hamill up there. That kind of separated the field a little bit, but the field should get caught back up here shortly. And we got a new leader out front. It's Owen Miles in the 22, the bright yellow machine. He's out in front now, but he's under attack from Zach Winkle in the 26. Never mind, he's going to get forced 4 wide by the 20 of Leland Fife. He's charging through the field early, and we got another car on the wall. Will they save it? Oh, no, they don't. Up and over. Steve Colon hit hard multiple times. Stephen Colon around. Oh, and Andrew Williams collected as well. A hard hit. I didn't know if they saved it, but a big hit for those two. Most likely out of the race on lap 4 of 47. But Colon and Williams potentially out of the race. I'm assuming the 12 definitely is after that vicious crash. We race back to the stripe. It's going to be Owen Miles on lap 5. Well, we got some chaos here early on. Oh, they're almost wrecking under yellow. We've had some chaos here on lap 5. That's going to be a yellow flag for sure. As you can see, they're slowing down. Maybe we'll get some pit stops. Who knows? But we'll catch you back up shortly. We got to see what happened. Vicious crash, taking out multiple cars. Yeah, we'll just see what happened. Well, it's a pretty bad crash for Stephen Colon. You might want to hold on. This is a wild ride he took. You can see the 18 getting in the wall. They check up. I don't know. A tough move, and then he gets hit by Williams, and then Hamill was in there too. I don't know what that really was, like whose fault that was from the... I mean, it looked like that they just kind of checked up. Like the 18 kind of checked up, as you can see Colon going to pit road. But yeah, unfortunate. We'll go back green though shortly. No one really to blame there. Looks like the 18 just kind of got in the wall. They checked up behind him. So an unfortunate turn of events for the 12 and the 8 cars, and maybe even Derek Hamill in the 60. He may be significantly damaged, maybe even out of this one. Well, the good news from Talladega is that the pace car lights are off. As we're on lap 8 of 47, you can see Owen Miles out in front, Ryan Benjamin, Chase George, Wyatt Floor, Diego Vasquez, the top 5. Unfortunately for Stephen Colon and Andrew Williams, they're both out of this event earlier than they would have liked. But I mean, they will get some screen time, especially that number 12. He went on a wild ride here at Talladega, but that's what the things you kind of expect when you come to this kind of racetrack. But yeah, I don't think that's the only wreck we'll have today. Expecting some more carnage throughout this event. But as the pace car lights are off, the pace car will come down pit road shortly. And we'll get this thing back rolling here around lap 9 of 47. Pace car already pulling below the double yellow line. We're about to get ready to go green from Talladega. And as we come back through the tri-oval, the green flag is going to be back in the air. A lot of guys scattering off the start, trying to get some kind of momentum. And the green flag is back in the air. We'll see how many cars are damaged truly, because due to that wreck, I expect maybe the 18 to be a little bit slow to get the wall. Maybe the 47 of Rose, who might be a little bit slow as well. And then Derek Hamill got involved in the wreck. But he didn't really get too much damage, so it's going to be tough to see if he'll be slow. But that could be a lap. That could be some lap traffic later on. And immediately they're going 3 wide up in the front. Ooh, almost the contact between Benjamin and Miles. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead. Wyatt Floor. He's taking it all the way to the bottom lane with help from Bailey Pendergast. And all we have pit stops. I don't know why we're having pit stops, but Leland Fife and Owen Miles down pit road. I didn't set the pits there to be pit stops, so they have to have some kind of trouble or something. I don't know. But I didn't set there to be pit stops, so this is interesting. Meanwhile, Wyatt Floor out in front, ahead of the field. Meanwhile, though, Pendergast is going underneath them, and then all the way down, all 4 wide. George makes a 4 wide move on, was that the, no, that wasn't the 29. Who was that? The kind of white car right there. I don't really know who that is. That's Vasquez in 66. Back to the lead, though. Chase George, his first turn at the front today. And man, okay, actually, wait a second. More cars coming down. I don't know why we have so many pit stops. I did not set it for pit stops. Noah Kim down, Zach Winkle. 22 to 20, they're both merging. I don't know why we're having pit stops. I did not set there to be pit stops, so I don't know why. They're pitting. So yeah, I'm sorry for them pitting. But yeah, they're shooting pit stops, so I don't know why they're pitting. We'll see if more guys come down. Mark Silas has had a pretty good race. He's been up near the front all day long. He's running in the second spot, where we see more guys duck down pit road, not this lap. Still Chase George out in front. Will Mark Silas have anywhere to go? Really? Doesn't look like it. Some guys merging off the pit road. I see someone up there. We'll have to see if they hold anyone up. Yeah, there's Winkle. So he just got out of pit road. We'll have to see if he keeps it low or if he'll LePage the field. Looks like Winkle's just going to keep it low. And that's exactly what he'll... Oh, he's going to hold up Floor, maybe. Yeah, looks like the 26 might hold up Floor back there. Never mind, he'll go around him. They're all trying to get around him to get their way around that number 26 car. We do have smoke up here, and there's the yellow flag. Who's at 4? That is a really interesting question. Yeah, I don't know who the caution is for. But yeah, the yellow flag is out. We'll have to investigate and see what happened. Caution is out. Chase George is our leader. But we'll look at the replay. I don't know what happened. There was smoke on the front stretch, so it had to be a wreck on the front stretch. But yeah, we'll see what happened to bring out the second yellow flag here in the Turkey Trot Thanksgiving Challenge. Well, we didn't think Derek Hamill's day could get much worse, being involved in that early wreck, the first caution. But here's the second wreck he's been involved in this afternoon. Getting turned by Owen Miles, and then you think maybe he can save it, keep damage to a minimum, but no, hard impact to the wall. Barrel rolling down the front straightaway multiple times, up and over. And then he lands on all fours eventually. Looks like I think Owen Miles was okay. Yeah, Owen Miles is fine. Derek Hamill not so much. He's probably out of the race. But unfortunate turn of events for Derek Hamill. But we'll get back green flag racing from Talladega shortly. So while we're under caution, I did notice Nelson Reeves was on pit road for a while and wasn't really moving, so obviously means he has damage. And here's where he got the damage from. All by himself, spins out, and hits the wall. I don't know how he messed that up. I don't even think that was his pit stall. Yeah, you see he just comes down pit road. And just, I don't know where his pit stall is. But I know it's not. I guess it's right there, and he locks up the brakes, misses it, hits the wall. And yeah, he's still on pit road. But yeah, we'll go back green shortly. Unfortunate turn of events for the number 30 machine. Well, the pace car lights are off, so that can only mean one thing. We're about to go green flag racing. Again, from Talladega. As you can see, 24 cars on the lead lap. We do have some lap down cars. Chase George out in front. You can see Zach Winkle is one of the lap down cars. Noah Kim, Owen Miles, Leland Fife, and Nelson Reeves, who actually does get off pit road eventually. All those guys have been trapped a lap down, maybe even multiple laps down. And wow, actually, Nathan Smith is out of the race. I don't know when this happened, Might have to investigate that at the next caution flag. But he is out with a tire issue. Didn't really do much. Reeves is 2 laps down. The rest of the guys that are on the bottom lane are 1 lap down. And like we said, Derek Hamill out of the race. As we come back down through the tri-oval, the green flag is going to be back in the air. Also, guys out of the race early on. I'm still interested to know how Nathan Smith got taken out of this one. Don't know how. But yeah, I guess in the next yellow, we'll look at that, if we have a next yellow. We might edit it in later, right about here, how that happened. But Chase George is starting to pull away. I assume it's because lap traffic, but he's going to get caught up quickly by Mark Silas here. Look at this train on the bottom lane, too. Gosh. A giant train. Here comes Silas in the Napa 27 car. He's fighting through the field. Well, he actually really hasn't fought through the field. He's been up in the front most of the day. He's going to go down below the 55. He'll shut the door. Excellent blocking by that 55. His first ever IOMA start, I believe. But what a run by Josh Moore. He had a full head of steam. He'll go underneath Logan Williams in the 7th. This pack has kind of been separated a little bit. Don't know why. They can't get up and draft, but kind of have like a 3 or maybe 4 car breakaway up here, depending on if Moore and Williams can get to the top 2. A little bit of a 2 car breakaway like we were talking about. Moore in the 28, he's trying to go below the 27. And then the 7 back there has no help, but he's still hanging with him. 28 down at the bottom. Moore going to go underneath Silas. He's trying everything he can do, but it's just kind of hard when you have no help. As we go back to around the rear of the field, you can see this kind of group here. They're going to need to start working together to catch the top 3 or 4 guys. As Josh Moore, he'll go underneath Mark Silas, but just not much help. He may actually be able to get underneath him. No, he has to lift. So we do have a 3-car breakaway up at the front. Silas just needs Moore to stay on the back bumper. They both need to go to the bottom as soon as they get a chance. Moore trying. Yeah, he's going to move him up the track. Josh Moore underneath Mark Silas side by side down the front straightaway. And Moore going to try to move him, and he will. Josh Moore underneath the number 27 of Mark Silas. This is what these other guys want to see. You can see Logan Williams, he's catching up a little bit. You can see Wyatt Floor, Anthony Elliott, they're also catching up. Now we have a little bit of a 5-car group, 6-car group here up at the front. Silas immediately going to go back underneath Josh Moore. Not really what you want to do. You want to try to maybe work together and get around Chase George in the 55. But now Moore may actually lose multiple spots here. As Williams and Floor, they're all battling. This may allow Chase George to get some momentum. Elliott moving up to the top to help Moore. Silas going to fall in line behind the 55. You would think if Silas can maybe move George up the track, then that would allow the whole kind of bottom lane to get around the number 55. Eventually they will catch lap traffic, I assume. Yeah, there's Roger James. Not a run for him. He's in turns 1 and 2. And the leaders are entering turns 3 and 4. So we may get lap traffic. That may play a factor into this, but it's not really doing much now. Roger James has cleared Josh Moore in the 28. But now he's going to go with an aggressive move down to the bottom lane. Silas had a chance there on the 55. No one was really behind him, so he didn't take that. Top 10 kind of bunched together, not too much, but just enough to maybe have some good racing. We were seeing like 4 wide pack racing early on. Now we're not really seeing much of that. Moore ducking to the bottom. Doesn't really have any help. He's the only one on the bottom lane. Never mind, Wyatt Floor jumps down with him, but as soon as Floor jumps down, Moore goes up to the top lane. Guys just trying to draft with each other and get around him. Oh, Moore going to duck to the bottom. I mean, if this is the last lap, if I'm Mark Silas, I'm... So you can see, like I was saying, if I'm Mark Silas, I might end up like if it's the last lap, you might just need to turn them. If you're put in that situation. There comes Josh Moore. He's trying. Elliott has made his way around Logan Williams. You can see now, Roger James just entering the back straightaway. And they're almost at the line at this point. So I think they will catch the 21 unless we get a yellow. But the 55, Chase George, this is what he wants. He wants to be out in front. Elliott actually got forced up to the top lane. He's going to lose many spots. He'll fall back. He should maybe find a spot in line. These guys starting to get maybe bunched together. You can see these guys getting really close. Moore, he's going to go to the bottom with little to no help underneath Mark Silas. Yeah, he just has to lift. There's really nowhere to go. And if these guys do stay single file, it's not really going to matter if they catch the 21. And now it may be go time. Moore going underneath the 27 as the 27 goes into the 55. 3 wide for the lead at Talladega. Well, we knew that they were going to have to go at some point. Silas and Moore went at the exact same time, which doesn't work out for Silas as much because Moore had the same idea he had. And now Josh Moore going to lead Wyatt Floor in the 1 car. He's pushing Anthony Elliott behind him. So, well, we saw some passing. We haven't seen much of that since the last caution that took out Garrett Hamill. Yes, that's actually Justin Newman up the top. I didn't know he was up here. He was up there. He was like 4th on the last lap, but now he's up here. Starting to get more pack racing, and it's Josh Moore out in front, coming down to take lap 26. And there's the lap stop. They're slightly gaining on James every lap. And you can see the pack, this little group is starting to just become the main pack. If we do have one more wreck, I think we could see the separation of the pack now. So those guys are kind of slow, but I mean, if the whole field has damage, then it wouldn't really matter. But these guys up here are pretty much relatively clean. Almost 4 wide back there for a split second, though. Moore out in front. Behind him is Anthony Elliott. Elliott underneath Moore, potentially going to take the lead. I believe that's Vasquez pushing Elliott. And then that is Ryan Benjamin in the 29 behind him, 3rd in line. Benjamin going to move to the bottom lane. That's going to maybe make it 4 wide. Seeing a lot of 4 wide moves. Actually, Wyatt Floor's going to let off. That makes it 3 wide back there. He has the right idea. Anthony Elliott now is to the lead in the number 88. Pretty good race so far for Anthony Elliott. He's been running about mid-pack to the front most of the event. You can see they're 3 wide most of this pack. Whoever is the leader should have the opportunity to basically decide what lane they want to get around the lap car, as Daisy Johnson was forced 4 wide by Jaden Farner in the 24 car. You can see that little group back there. They're kind of working around each other. Now, if we do have a car that hits the wall, that could be catastrophic. Like I was saying, 28. Oh, okay. 2 of the most dominant cars of the race, though. Gonna lose the draft, maybe. Silas and Moore were pushing each other hard. I don't know if that was either of their faults. One of them just kind of taps the wall, and that causes a little bit of a stack up behind. That's what kind of caused the wreck of Stephen Colon. So they're going to lose the draft for a little bit. Now, that's Justin Newman and Bailey Pendergast underneath Anthony Elliott. Help from, I believe that's Logan Williams in the 7. And then Chase George back there in the 55. Elliott going to get forced all the way up. Is he going to hit the wall? He keeps it clean. He has more room than the other guys did. 28, 27 may get back up in the draft shortly. It's Pendergast out in front. And there's the lap car of Roger James. And there's the nearest lap cars. These 4 just kind of minding their own business right now. Chase George going underneath the number 9 of Bailey Pendergast. He's going to take the lead. One of the more dominant cars by himself. Not really in the pack, he hasn't been that dominant, but he's gotten out to the lead and mainly can just hold on to it. I don't really know how he's been able to do that. But as you can see, the 9 and the 1 trying to mount some kind of charge. And then a little second group back there. If the first group gets kind of held up, then maybe we could see the second group do something. But it's going to be really interesting to see how this goes on the lap car Roger James. And there he is, right there, the 21. It's going to be interesting now. Is someone going to try to get around Chase George to maybe mount something, some kind of charge here? .55 and the 1, kind of just single file. It would be interesting though if the 55 can actually make his way around the 21. They're kind of battling back there. Looks like they're going to go to the top. The 21's going to stay. Oh, that was close. He's going to miss the 21. A few guys from the and looks like he's going to hold up the bottom. No, it's going to be the middle. He's holding up a little. No, not as much as I expected, but that kind of slowed down Chase George. That's going to allow Wyatt Floor to the back bumper. Hopefully those guys will get it settled out. This is the one problem with Chase George out in front, and we've seen it already. Whenever he's out front, the pack kind of gets separated for some reason. And now Bailey Pendergast down to the bottom lane in the 9. Nothing really there working for him. And back to the stripe. It's the 55. Chase George out in front. Anthony Elliott underneath Jason Garner back there. And move the 24 car up. And the 28, we talked about Josh Moore. There we go. Now he got put in the wall, or really didn't get put in the wall, just got into the wall. You can see him now. He's back up in the picture. And actually, like we mentioned, that second group, here's these 5. They can maybe make something happen, but oh, that's unfortunate for the 59. Jackson Dalton, he's getting kind of held up. But these four guys, they're kind of right on the edge of the pack. And I mean, maybe they could get the draft and keep up, but as Elliott trying to make a move on Josh Moore. I think actually Moore was trying to make the move on Elliott, but it didn't really work. So all 4 of these guys, the top 4, could honestly make a move now. Elliott forced to the top lane. Yeah, Chase George just a pretty good performance out of that 55 team. It'd be a shame if he couldn't get the win. One of the most dominant races we've seen here. Pendergast down to the bottom of the 9. Oh, he's getting so close. If he had some help behind him, maybe he could get underneath the 1 of Wyatt Floor. Get up there and try to pass the 55. But someone has to take the lead away from that 55. He is too fast for anyone to really mount a challenge. The 9 thinks it's go time. He's going to go. Farner with him. Ooh, Farner going to make it 3 wide for second in the 24. That's allowing Chase George to maybe pull away. These guys really need to get around that number 55, or else they're going to just hand him the win. George, another lap led. This man has been very fast all race long, but the pack is now pretty much formed. You can maybe see someone try to strike. Jaden Farner has Ryan Benjamin and Mark Silas behind the 24 car. And Silas is going to go underneath Benjamin. No one really going with the 27. He's going to just stay underneath Anthony Elliott. Will someone get around the 20 or the 55? Benjamin going to go below the 24. He has help from Mark Silas. 24 has done an excellent job of blocking the runs, though. Chase George, though, he's just holding on very well. Silas trying again. He's going to try to the bottom. No one really there to help. Will we catch lap traffic? That's a question. They're on the front stretch, and they're on the back stretch, so I mean, we theoretically could catch lap traffic. That would play a huge factor. You see Pollitt, he's now going to cross the line. And then they actually may catch these guys. Within these, well, now we've got 11 laps to go, so they may catch those 4 guys up there shortly. But man, George has just done a good job. You can see Varner has a little slight gap. The 24 just has to go. It has to be go time for that 24 team. They've got to go, and then they're just going to stay in line. The 27 goes. Silas down at the bottom. He's going to pull back in line. The 24 has momentum, is not taking it, and that's what Ryan Benjamin sees. He's going to go to the bottom and take the run that Farner didn't go with. I think he was really thinking Farner would go with him, and they didn't, unfortunately. Unfortunately for them, actually, it's not really unfortunate for Chase George. He wants to see them make as many dumb decisions as possible because he wants to keep the lead and get this win. Well, there's the lap traffic. They're on the backstretch, so I assume we will catch them. And if we do, it'll be interesting if they're side by side, how these guys will get around. Lap 38 of 47. Pendergast with a little bit of a run. He'll go underneath Justin Newman with help from Josh Moore. Actually, Newman's going to shut the door. And Newman with some help. He's not really doing much. Moore underneath Pendergast there. And actually, Mark Silas has made his way to the second position. I don't know what happened with Farner and Benjamin. They've kind of gotten past. Now, Silas, we've seen him be somewhat aggressive going to the bottom on the backstretch when he has runs. And now he has Justin right on the back bumper of his number 27 Napa car. We'll have to see if the 27 and 10 will try to get around the 55. Newman ducks down, but this time Silas doesn't. Silas looking to the top actually a little bit. Newman nowhere to really go. Silas going to stay in line. See, Christian Holder has made an excellent job at getting his way back to the front. He was one of those guys all the way back in the second group that, thanks to the lap car of Roger James, was able to get in a solid position and maybe having a chance to win this race. A 6-car group up in the front, maybe back there to the 3 of Daisy Johnson and that 3 machine. Newman, he's going to go to the bottom. Holder going to make a 3-wide move on Silas and Newman. Christian Holder, he's being aggressive here. He thinks that it's got to be time to go now. With 8 laps to go. And he's going to try to put himself in a good position to maybe strike coming to a few laps to go here at Talladega. Wyatt Floor going to go underneath, maybe. Yeah, this 55 is just too strong. They just now enter the trial with the lap cars do with Caleb Rose, Noah Kim, Michael Pollitt, and Ethan Angelelli. You can see those 4. And they're just entering, or actually they're at the start-finish line. This is going to be interesting. Wyatt Floor going to go to the bottom, has help from Daisy Johnson to Team Penske cars. Now, teams don't really matter in this event, but they're both from the Team Penske camp. At this point, it's just got to be the whole field against Chase George. They have to, like, if you want a chance to win, you have to get that 55 away from the top spot. And someone's got to realize that, but no one really is right now. There's Logan Williams. He's going to make a 3-wide move. Not really helping out Wyatt Floor. They're both in Penske cars, but yeah. It's just been a dominating performance for that 55 machine. Logan Williams back there in third. He's trying to make something happen. If we have a caution, I assume around lap 44 is where we can't really go back, so these guys have a few more laps to wreck, and that's about it. 3-4 wide on the back of the pack. I don't think we'll have the most eventful finish, but it's definitely been a great race so far. Logan Williams down to the bottom on Wyatt Floor. Again, the problem he's had is no help. These guys have had no help to get around the 55. He's absolutely controlling these lanes. Something has to be different on that car. 27 actually going to go to the bottom. With help from the 10 and the 24, they're going to abandon the 27. They're going to work together. Now, can we see them maybe get up there and try to push the 1 around the 55? Never mind, they're going to go 4 wide for a split second. The 24 going to go underneath the 10 and the 9. And we'll actually make it underneath the 10 and the 27. Let's say 9. Well, the 9's up here, but like I think I meant the 27. Well, we're getting close, so the point of no return. And then there's the lap cars. They are 10, 3, and 4. And then these guys, oh, they're going to catch them. They will catch them at some point before the end of this one. And that'll shake up everything. We could have a different winner in the blink of an eye. Lap 44. Wyatt Floor not really doing much. Justin Newman going to go to the bottom. He's trying to make something happen. Nothing really happening for these guys. As you can see, the lap cars faintly at the edge of the screen, so they know that they are there. And there they are, down the back straightaway. If they get double file, it could hurt the 55's chances. It could help some other guys back here. Justin Newman underneath the number 1 of Wyatt Floor. That's going to allow the 55 to slightly pull away. Like we said with that lap traffic up there, if they get double file, it could end Chase George's chances of winning. Coming to lap 45, going to take, I believe, 3 laps to go from Talladega. Four wide move almost. Pendergast there. He's going to make it almost 4 wide. Jaden Farner also up there. They're going to do a great job of keeping it out of the wall, but there's the lap cars. None of them are really side by side. Actually, never mind. They're all starting to get side by side. This may have been the worst time for them to catch him. George in the 55, he's going to try to make his way around him. It's going to be very difficult. More underneath. Is that the 18? Yeah, Pablo Carino Busta. And yeah, they're side by side up here. This is going to be eventful. Coming to take 2 laps to go, and we have caught the lap traffic at maybe the most climactic time we could catch them. Unless they're single file, which they are not. They're not single file. Unless the 4 can drop in line, which he won't, and he's going to hold up the 55. This could be the best time for these guys to go. George he's going to go to the top, maybe. He might have played the strategy right. Oh man, this is going to be crazy. The 55 going to get forced up. Here goes Mark Silas. He has a big run. He's going to go to the bottom lane. But now the 55 going to make it 3 wide. He might be in a good position now. Considering on if these guys get held up there. No, they will. Moore, is he going to make an aggressive move? The lap traffic is going to play a factor. Coming to the white flag, Mark Silas, Josh Moore, Christian Holder has a chance. 2 white flags from Talladega. Holder with an aggressive move. Still underneath the number 28. Silas forced all the way to the top of the track. Chase George had a dominating performance. He's not going to win though. Is Anthony Elliott going to make a move? There's Roger James again. He's going to maybe play a factor in this one. Elliott, does he have any hope on getting around Christian Holder? Elliott underneath Holder. Anthony Elliott, how about this? Is Jaden Farner going to have anything for him? Coming back to the stripe. It's going to be side by side coming back to the stripe. Here they come at the line. It's Anthony Elliott winning the Thanksgiving Turkey Trot Challenge at Talladega. And an amazing finish that made it a lot better thanks to the lap traffic. And that's going to give Anthony Elliott first ever special event win for him and the second ever special event. I don't know if this is his first IOMA win. He's definitely not in the Taco Bell Pro Series. I believe he is in the Firefox Cup Series. I'm not too sure though. Either way, I know Nathan's mad at me for if he isn't. But I don't know the whole roster for everyone's series. But I know he is in the series. But how about that? The 88 car gonna go to victory lane from Talladega. That's a great way to end it. I guess he's going to do a little victory lap here with Ryan Benjamin. And there's Josh Moore back there. Great way, or great run for him. But I guess Anthony Elliott's going to do a victory lap here. But man, 4 tenths separated Jaden Farner from getting that win. But it's going to go to Anthony Elliott. We'll take a look at the finishing results here. You can see as they're still going around, I guess they'll finish their victory lap or something. Anthony Elliott going to victory lane at Talladega. We almost caught Roger James. That could have hurt him too coming to the line. Jaden Farner, an excellent run for that 2014. They're going to come home second. Bailey Pendergast third. Casey Johnson, Ryan Finchman, Christian Holder, Josh Moore, Mark Silas, Justin Newman, Diego Vasquez rounding out the top 10. And Wyatt Floor, Pablo Carino Busta, Logan Williams, Chase George. Oh man, unfortunate turn of events for that number 55 team. They put themselves in a prime spot to maybe get the win. And lap traffic ended that. Arthur Xavier 15th, Jameson Moore in the 16th spot, Devin Ferris 17th, Trey Smith 18th, Jackson Dalton in 19th, Ziggy Rhodes 20th. Those guys all on the lead lap. Ethan Mingelelli finished 21st, Caleb Roach 22nd, Michael Pollard 23rd, Owen Miles 24th, Leland Fife 25th, Zach Winkle 26th, Roger James 27th. They're all one lap down. Noah Kim, I don't know how he got 2 laps down, but he's going to result. That's going to result in 20th place finish for him. Nelson Reeves in 29th. Derek Hamill out in 30th. Nathan Smith finished 31st, and then Stephen Colon and Andrew Williams obviously did that wreck. Now, while we're on the topic, I remember this because I wanted to know what happened with Nathan Smith. So while we're on this, you know what? Let's just see. I know this isn't very professional, but I want to see what happened with Nathan Smith. Was it the same thing that happened with Nelson Reeves? Or did he just come down pit road and parked it? No, he just came down and parked it. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I know Nathan would be like, oh, why was I out? So yeah, Nathan, there you go. I don't know why you're out, bro, but yeah. Congrats to Anthony Elliott on the victory, and probably an eventful finish. We've had some pretty good special events with Halloween Havoc coming down to a last lap pass. This one actually was a last lap pass too. Like Christian Holder might have had the win, but couldn't end up blocking Anthony Elliott. Which honestly was a smart decision. If you block at Talladega in these Indy cars, you probably could get turned into the wall. But yeah, congrats to Anthony Elliott, that whole 88 team. Yeah, but this is a great way to kind of break this little inactivity streak I've had here with my computer breaking. But yeah, we're back now with a great way to start it back up. Taco Bell Pro Series should start soon. Gonna have to re-download almost every, we're gonna have to re-download the mod and every paint scheme and put that back into the game, unfortunately, because I lost literally everything. But able to get this race out for y'all. Don't know when this is actually gonna go out. It hopefully is gonna be Thanksgiving. If it's not, then probably the weekend of. Thank y'all so much for watching. But yeah, congrats to your winner, right there, Sweet Anthony Elliott, highlighting his team. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. We will see y'all for the next, I guess, Taco Bell Pro Series race. Yeah, so bye guys.